Okay, so I held off making this video because I knew a lot of things was going to change. For example, I'm in a new kingdom. I am in 2293. My old kingdom was just super dead and the KVKs we had was really bad, so I couldn't get the kill points I wanted. And that's just been my account's history. I've been in bad kingdoms when it comes to kill points, so I joined an AC'd almost Imperium kingdom for that exact reason. So let's start off with this account overview. I am an archer main, but I'll show you that now. Let's start off with I am 90, almost 99 million power, 3.3 billion kill points. It's a bit low, but that's hopefully going to change. This KVK, I want to hit 5 billion, but I still need to gather an absolute ton. I have like 6 farms running 24/7. And I even got this in my previous kingdom. It's like the MVP, people vote on who was the best performer in the kingdom. Or a KVK, I guess. I don't really know how this works, but I was voted, so yeah, I didn't even get a speech, which is sad. I also got my 30 million kill point coin, luckily, so I only need 2 more for the skin I want. Okay, so now that you know my stats, let's go a bit deeper. I have 19 million deads, and I have a lot of resources gathered and assisted. Just from when I leave kingdoms, I donate my excess resources, obviously. And I have a lot of farms running, so I just have a lot of resources usually, not anymore. And a lot of helps, 124,000. Let me show you my unit breakdown. I have a lot of calves, which I don't want. I want archers. I only have 1.5 million archers, 1.1 million infantry, and almost 1.3 million T5 cavalry. And a very little amount of T4s, and obviously I use T2s to upgrade to T5s for the KVK or the Bastion events. But I'm not going to upgrade my cavalry. I think the only thing I'm going to use speed ups on is my archers. Because I'll show you now I have a lot of marches that need archers. This is my commander overview. We had Shadow Legion. That's why my garrison is on these spots. Let's start off with, do people even care about Canyon? I don't know. I'm not doing great in Canyon. I'm 10th. I was in my old kingdom 2nd or 1st all the time. But that makes sense when you have just a lot of crazy accounts in a kingdom that you don't have a very high spot. So I maxed Ashurbanipal, which I was going to show you now. This is my Canyon lineup. It's pretty decent. I just want to max Herman, which I'll show you just now. Let's start off with commanders and then we'll go to the bags. I've been really unlucky with gear. I'm probably one of the most unluckiest players because none of these that you see right here is first crit. I had to refine every single one of them, and the horn I had to make, well, not horn, the ring I had to make 5 of just to get a crit. The cheapest was my bow. I had to refine it 3 times. The first one was a 50% and then 25-25. All the other ones, I'm not even joking, was 25-25-25. So that's why I don't know, I should have probably made 5 sets instead of just making one very good set. I have another one, but I could have made a lot more. But it's not bad, but I just spent so many materials on a single set. It's disgusting. I have almost every single archer legendary maxed, as you can see. I have Herman that I'm working on, 5551. I can almost take him to 5552. I don't have a lot of heads because I maxed Ashurbanipal, obviously, to rally with. I've been rallying forts with him and he's just a lot better than any other rally I've seen. Even the Barbing commanders, he just pops off with Zugelion. This is my main set. Then I have my second set. I'm working on a third one, but it's pretty bad. I think it's, yeah, my third set's pretty bad. Just go back to all of them. I don't need those anymore. This is my cavalry set. I'm working on this one. I have Nevsky Saladin currently. I'm probably going to use either Nevsky Mehmet or I'm going to do, we're in the Tides of War, so there's a day or there's a tide where you can use artifacts. So I can turn Nebu, for example, into a Cav commander. I think Nevsky Nebu will absolutely slap, so that's what I'm going to use. So I show you this. I'm going to upgrade this gear before KVK or before we start fighting. I'll make a video on that. And then my loot chest gear, you can see I'm just so unlucky. I have no crits on this set. I don't have a single crit on this set. These are the only 2 I have gotten first crafts of this special talent. All the other ones you can see no talent. My Trajan set's looking scuffed, but I don't know where leadership's at in this time of the game. I'm holding off on making a leadership set, but I still have to finish my Cav one, so Yeah, it sucks that there hasn't been a lot of good leadership field commanders because I have Trajan. So yeah, that's my commanders. I'll just quickly scroll through them. I'm using Liu Che with Sargon for my infantry march. I could do Liu Che Alex, but I just have Sargon, so why would I use Alex? I'm using, like I said, Nevsky Saladin, but I'm probably going to use Nevsky Nebu. Then I'm going to use Zhuge Liang with Henry. Or Herman, sorry, not Henry. And then Boudica with Ashurbanipal. I think those are good. And then I'm either going to use a third March infantry, but my gear isn't great, or I'm going to do Trajan with Ethelflaed. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've been in very bad kingdoms realistically when it comes to fighting, so I just got good trades with Trajan. But in an AC or Imperium KVK, I don't know if this is going to trade very well because we are up against 3 Imperiums and we only have 1 Imperium on our side. If this would work, I can show you. There we go. So this is the what you just do. It's supposed to show you the, there we are. There's 4 there's only 3 Imperiums. One of them dropped. I think 1641 was Imperium. But yeah, there's 3 Imperium kingdoms and a lot of them are on the verge of being Imperium. So it's going to be fun times. I just want more kill points, honestly. Let me show you my bag. I don't have too many resources, which is why I have to gather like a madman. I have a lot of wood, food and stone, but the gold is very lacking, as you can see. It's not on the best spot that it can be. This is my speed ups. Also not a great amount because I've just been using them a lot. I don't know, I'm very bad at hoarding. I should probably get better at hoarding, but it's not a lot of speed ups. My boosts, I have 4 10% and then 20 50% capacities. So I probably need to buy more of these, but 4 should be good enough for now. Then my equipment, I'm just holding on all my stuff. I'm going to open them in that video where I'm going to craft. I think that would be interesting. So this is my gear in this view of the game. It's not looking bad, but just so little crits. If I didn't have to refine my main set so many times, I could probably have a third archer set easily. My armaments, I'll go show you them on the commanders right now, but I have a pretty good archer set of armaments, and I already bought all the flux scripts for the pop-up bundles. I want to also do a video that you can see how far you can get with just the pop-up bundles. I think that will be interesting. I know there's like a software that you can see how many crystals are needed to get to a certain point of tech, but I'm gonna just do it because it's a fun experiment. AP I have very little of. I usually just do a lot of marauders, but in this KVK you can get healing potions from Bob, so I'm just waiting on my AP. I didn't use them for marauders this time around. Gold dates I showed you, I only have 48. I have almost 10,000 epics, which is disgusting. Let me show you my armaments quickly. This is a really good set. It's just my luck has been really bad with refining. This whole system is just so luck based. I don't like it that much. It's about 27% of stats normally, and then I have the Hunter inscription, which is the legendary you can buy from the KVK. Vengeful is just a extra like rage, which is good for rallies. Health is really good for rallies, and more skill damage is obviously massive with archers. I have 0 transmutations, otherwise this would be one of the best you can get because 3.5% is max. So I have max health, almost max defense. Attack, I have only 1.8% with 10 refines, so it sucks. The defense and health came with this armament, that's why I put the hunter on it, hoping I would get some better lucks with my roll, but that's just what I got stuck with. Then Vengeful is the one I showed you with the extra rage. It's not great. I've refined it 7 times and not refined, transmuted it 7 times and it's average. Then this is the one with the skill damage, which is nice. Again, 10 transmutations, not a lot of high stats. And then this one, 10 mutations and I didn't get a single health one. So there's a lot of improvement that can be done, but I don't have the opportunity since I've ran out of transmutation. So this is just what I'm stuck with. Then my second archer one is alright. It's not the greatest. I think actually my second one is on my garrison. I'm not sure exactly, to be honest. Then my cavalry one is looking alright as well. I haven't really used a lot of transmutations on this one, a few. But yeah, that's because I don't have a lot of inscriptions on my cav set. This whole system being so luck-based is weird. Then this is my infantry one. You might think, why am I using the skill formation? That's because I have Sargon with this guy, and Sargon does a lot of skill formation, skill damage, and obviously it's what I've got. I don't have a lot of arch, so yeah, that is what it is. Then most of my key commanders is obviously close to max, but I'm not going to waste gold dates on them. My map mates, I think, my furthest away from max. So there you go. You can just see my commanders. I should probably have done Liu Che with Scipio, but I just did Sargon because he has the skill damage debuff, which is really nice. I don't know, one of these skills there. 3% more skill damage for 10 seconds. So for archers, which do a ridiculous amount of skill damage, I think he's not a bad investment. Scipio would have been better probably, but I like all the skill damage debuff I can get, since they all do a lot of skill damage. But yeah, I think that's basically it for my account. My VIP, I am 800k away from 17. I haven't been in very big kingdoms where you actually get a lot of chests, but in this kingdom at least you get a lot of gold chests, so hopefully that's going to change my situation of the gold chests or the VIP. Legendary skins, I only have the Twilight Falls. I'm going to get the Topkapi Palace, or however you say it, for the 5% action point recovery. I'm not even going to use it in field. I just want it for the action point recovery. It's quite nice. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.